Yo, welcome back to another episode of Playmaker's Perspective. I'm your host, Tyson Norton, and in today's episode, we're doing kind of like another question and answer type video. My production team has put together some football questions that I'll be answering for you guys today. And like I said in the last episode, I couldn't make it into the studio this week, and this episode is also being recorded within that same week, so that's why I'm still in the same place. But yeah. Enough talking, let's just get right into the questions. Question number one was, who do you think is the most underrated QB in NFL history? And this answer might be kind of crazy because some would say he's not underrated, but I think in some cases he is, and my answer is Philip Rivers. I think that people would discredit Philip Rivers and don't give him really the respect or recognition he deserves. He played, 17 seasons, that's like LeBron years, you feel me? So that's one thing. Longevity, he had it. He played, I think he went 14 seasons, correct me if I'm wrong, 14 seasons without missing a game. And he's top 10 in both passing yards and passing touchdowns. That's like people overlook that and think, it's just Philip Rivers. I feel like, he's one of those guys that don't really get enough recognition, I don't even know if that's, I think that's just my answer. He's probably the most underrated person I can think of off the top of my head. Question number two is, what is the most impressive single season performance by any position and why? I believe it's Jerry Rice. The season, he was 33 years old during this season. He had, I think that year he had 15 touchdowns, over 1,800 reception yards, and like 122, something like that, receptions. The stats kind of speak for itself, and he was 33. Like, that's crazy work as a receiver. So Jerry Rice, his season was probably that year was probably the most impressive, single season performance by anybody, I believe. Question number three, if you could change any rule in football, what would it be and how would it impact the game? I would say giving coaches the ability to challenge pass interference calls. Allowing pass interference calls to be challenged would be the rule that I would, add or change, because we've seen it so many times where pass interference calls that we think are questionable have been deciding factors in big games. So I feel like giving both coaches an options, whether it be offensive pass interference or defensive pass interference, giving both teams that option to be able to challenge that and have that reviewed as if it was a scoring play or if it was a different type of penalty. I feel like every pass interference call should be able to be reviewed or challenged by coaches, because that gives you that option to it kind of gets rid of the those instances where games are decided by a bad pass interference call and there's nothing you can do about it. I think that would definitely impact big games, especially. Question number four is, what is the best draft class in recent history? So by recent history, I mean from the 2000s and up. The best NFL draft class would have to be, for me, the 2018 class. And yes, you guys are probably like, oh my God, this is Lamar Jackson super fan. But yes, he's part of the reason I say the 2018 class is the best draft class since the 2000s. Because not just him, there's Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley, Derwin James, Nick Chubb, the list goes on. I think 2017 could be arguable too. Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, there's some guys in both classes that could kind of give you a reason as to why that would be the top draft class. But I think 2018 is the best in recent history. Question number five, what is the most exciting NFL rivalry to you? I'd say obviously the Ravens versus the Steelers, not because I just like the Ravens, but because they're both in the AFC North, so that matchup every year is something that's like, it impacts the, like the seeding and things like that. So it's an important game. Every game is important, but that's one of those matches where like every year something's pretty much on the line every time they play. So that would, and not only that, they both have aggressive defenses every year. It seems like they just have an aggressive team overall. And when they play each other, they take their aggressiveness to an even higher level. So with those two things, and them also having coaches that are proven winners throughout their careers, with Mike Tomlin and Harbaugh, both proven coaches for both teams. So I think when they play, you're gonna get something good every time. Question number 6, what is more important to a quarterback, or for a quarterback, arm strength or accuracy? I'd have to say accuracy is more important than having arm strength, because what good is being able to throw the ball 95 yards if you can't place the ball where you want to? And I'd say that goes along with that kind of goes along with having accuracy is timing. I feel like accuracy, even though that's not a part of the question, but accuracy and timing are more important to me, to me for a quarterback than having arm strength. So accuracy over arm strength, because what good is it if you can't put the ball in the right places? You're just throwing it hard, or you're just throwing it far. You're not really, like, that doesn't equal completions. So accuracy over arm strength. Question number 7, what current NFL player is most likely to be remembered as like an all-time great? Once again, you probably know where my answer is going to be: Lamar Jackson. I don't really have to go too much into detail. He has 2 MVPs already. When he gets a Super Bowl ring one of these days in the near future, that'll pretty much solidify him as an all-time great. He already is solidified as that, but a Super Bowl would just like top it off. That'd be like the icing on the cake for his career. He wouldn't really, he could be done after that. He could just retire. But Lamar Jackson would be my choice for someone who I believe is going to be remembered as an all-time great. Question number 8, what is the most memorable play in Super Bowl history? And I feel like a lot of Seahawks fans have this play stuck in their brain. Like it's engraved in their memory. But that 2015 Malcolm Butler interception on the goal line, Patriots versus the Seahawks. I mean, it's a crazy play. Everybody knows Marshawn Lynch. It's 1st and goal, and we don't give him the ball on the goal line. I feel like that's something that Seahawks fans, I know y'all can't really like. It's hard to live with that. And it's such an impactful and memorable play because it kind of solidified Tom Brady as being who he is. That was what I believe his 4th Super Bowl win, I think. I think that 2015 win was his 4th Super Bowl win. Malcolm Butler was a rookie at the time, so that was just a great play. I know that's very memorable for him, which makes it also an even crazier play. It was 1st and goal. You have Marshawn Lynch in the backfield, and you don't even give him the ball on 1st down. You feel me? I feel like on 1st down anyway, there's no reason. You're on the goal line. It's 1st and goal. Why are you really trying to force a pass? So I don't really understand the play call there. But that's probably the most memorable play in Super Bowl history. Because it kind of added on to who Tom Brady is. And I think if they give the ball to beast mode on the goal line there, I think history is a lot different than it is. Like, I think things play out a lot differently than it does today, than it did. So that 2015 play would be the most memorable play in Super Bowl history. Question number 9, who is the most influential player in NFL history outside of quarterbacks? Like, aside from quarterbacks, believe that answer would have to be Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ would be my answer for the most influential player. I feel like, not only was his catch like something that kids remembered like that was one of the craziest moments in itself. Just that catch that he made, that crazy catch. But his hair, the dance moves. I was even one of those kids that wanted to be just like Odell Beckham, and I didn't even play receiver. I was the one with the blonde hair, mohawk. Every kid that really was growing up in that time where Odell was really in his prime, everybody wanted to be like Odell, receiver or not. He was that influential. So not only was his hair a big staple, the one-handed grab with 2 fingers, his dance moves, he was just a great receiver. So I believe he's the most influential player in my eyes, aside from quarterbacks. Question number 10, which NFL team has the most loyal fan base? I'd have to say, I believe the Cowboys. I know they're crazy, any Cowboy fan. If you know anybody that's a Cowboy fan, they're probably a little thrown off. But yeah, I say they're probably the most loyal fan base, because they've been through so much, and every year, please don't get on me, but every year you hear them say, "This is our year," this is the one, this is the year. But yeah, they've been through some tough times, and some great times. Let me not, discredit the Cowboys at all, but just their fans have been rocking with them, and I don't see them ever switch up. They probably got the most solid fan base through thick and thin, so yeah, the Cowboys probably have the most loyal fan base. Question number 11, what is the key to building a successful defense in today's NFL? First, I believe it comes down to speed. Yeah, I believe speed is important. And along with speed is having a good pass rush, which kind of go hand in hand. Fast pass rushers too. Just anybody who can kind of get to the quarterback, because in today's game, we have such a passing-based game now that being able to get to the quarterback makes a team one-dimensional to where they have to run, because your pass rush, they don't have time. So now when you pair that with fast, athletic guys on the back end in coverage, like on the back end in coverage, it creates a successful defense, because you're getting to the quarterback and forcing him to have to be quicker and get the ball out faster. And your guys are so fast and cover so well that they're able to make plays and beat ball hawks. So I think when you pair a good pass rush with a fast athletic back end, you can't not have a successful defense. So yeah, those two pieces, if you want to create that defense, that's the kind of what you want to start with. Question number 12, which under the radar draft prospect do you see having a breakout season his rookie year? I see Kobe Hudson is one of them. Kobe Hudson from University of Central Florida, UCF. He's a big body receiver, like 6'1", 200 pounds. He's got good body control, great tracking, good tempo change. He's a great crisp route runner. He's been used kind of as a deep threat for the most part, but he can run routes at all 3 levels. And another name is another Kobe Bryant, actually. Yeah, from Kansas Jayhawks. He's another guy. He's a DB that I can see. Another long DB. I feel like he can make an impact immediately after he gets drafted. I guess for the sake of this, I'm gonna consider them under the radar. So yeah, Kobe Hudson from UCF and Kobe Bryant from Kansas would be my 2 picks of guys that I see having a breakout year in their rookie season. All right, question 13, the final question of today. Who would you like to see in a Super Bowl matchup in the near future? I want to say I'd like to see the Ravens versus the Bucks, because I feel like that's like a win-win situation for me. If the Ravens win, that's kind of what I want to see. Lamar Jackson get him a ring. That's all he really needs. And another MVP, which I feel like he should have got this year, but that's not taken away from Josh Allen at all. He got what it is what it is. So, and congratulations to Josh Allen. But hopefully next year, or just in the foreseeable future, we get a Lamar Jackson MVP and a Super Bowl. And if on the flip side of that, the reason I say the Bucks is because I'm from Tampa Bay. So it's like one of those situations where it's a win-win. If the Ravens win, Lamar gets his ring, and I'm happy for that. If the Bucks win, the Bay Area wins. So it's like I really can't lose with that Super Bowl matchup, and it'd be very entertaining for me to watch. So yeah, that'd be my matchup that I want to see in the near future. Hopefully this next year we can make it happen. That'd be like a dream come true. I might have to make that flight to California to see the Super Bowl next year if that's the case. And I got the Eagles to win it. You're probably gonna see this after the Super Bowl, but yeah, I got the Eagles to win. I don't really know by how much. I'm hoping it's a close game. I'm hoping it's a good game because I don't want it to be like one of those blowout situations where it's just like a boring matchup and nobody wants to watch. But I got the Eagles winning. I hope Saquon Barkley has a big game. He's one of those guys that I've been watching too. I like Devontae Smith. I just hope it's a good game. Xavier Worthy, like it's people on both sides that I believe are gonna shine tomorrow because I feel like it's just a great matchup. I hope it's not one of those blowout, Super Bowls. But if it is, please be in the Eagles' favor because that's why I got winning. Nothing against the Chiefs, but I just want to be right because I'm, I got a couple people on the team that disagreeing with me. They got the Chiefs winning today. I can't be wrong. I got the Eagles going. But I hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, like I said. And like I always say, play every game like it's your last. Peace.